So everybody, SummerSlam 2016 is over. This is Real Honesty with John Ridland. I am John Ridland, and this is
Kyle.
Cassie.
And Chris.
Now, have we seen Kyle? He's about to stall.
No, don't do that on YouTube.
Oh!
So moving on from that. So, to be fair, SummerSlam was SummerSlam was not a bad show. It was not a good show. It
was the show.
No, it wasn't. It was not an A show. It was not an A show at all.
It was
mediocre. So I want to be honest here. I missed the first 30 minutes of the pre-show. I caught it just as the tag match was beginning because we were stuck in traffic. But still, we didn't miss any matches. So let's go on with this. American Alpha, Usos, Hype Bros, Bob Villains, Fabrice, and Ascension, aka Creative Has Nothing For You. Get in this match. Same match we saw on SmackDown this week. Pretty much. Just go out there and have your little match. Go out there. Go out there. And they did it just like that too.
We're paying you. Go fucking do something.
Fucking do something. That was Eva Marie's line. So I would say
it's like something she should not have done.
This is true for out of all reasons. So Jordan is a star. I think you guys would agree with that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what little bit you've seen of him, because I know you don't get to see too much NXT. Decent action. It was just a way to just get guys on the card and get them a pay-per-view payoff or a network payoff or whatever they're doing now. I give it a 5.5 out of 10, mainly for the last few minutes. The last few minutes, even though it was just finisher after finisher, it was still fun. I would give it a 5.5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yep.
Meh.
Okay. We'll go. Chris, you gotta give a score. Come on, man.
5 out of 10.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Which is a meh.
It's an average.
Well, I'm just saying, Chris. It's like you got.
If
Ah!
5 is meh.
Anyway.
Well, a 5 is perfectly average, so it's a meh.
No, average is just another word for small.
That would be insert fart noise here.
No, insert the game over noise in Price is Right. Anyway, Corbin versus Kalisto, a new feud. I don't care. Corbin's face makes me sad. His stomach makes me more sad. Ooh, God, could you imagine if his stomach tried to do that impression? That'd be horrible. Future boring feud. I do not care. I think you guys would agree.
Yeah.
And Lawler and Lita would know a lot about bad marriages, wouldn't they?
And boring.
Yes, boring messages and marriages. Whatever the hell I'm saying.
Boring messages.
Messages. Marriage.
Marriage is what brings us together.
Today. Too many ads. I know we're on the pre-show, and I know that it's also on YouTube. This is ridiculous. We need to have less ads.
Wait, it's
also,
on YouTube
running
now?
commercials for yourself generates no ad revenue.
Yeah, it really doesn't. It's like, watch the network. We're watching the network now. How much more can we watch the network?
You need to get the VR headset and put you right in the ring where the action is, man.
If it's going to be like Virtual Boy, my eyes are going to hurt.
You know, putting on the VR headset and watching wrestling, you'll probably get your nuts kicked in by your friend. It'll just like being in the ring.
That's the first place you go to is kicking in the nuts?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I mean,
this pay-per-view felt
at least he owns it.
He owns his nuts? I would hope so.
I wouldn't know about that part, but...
Yeah, but anyway, so, too many ads. Neville and Zayn, a.k.a. Neville, welcome back. You're on the pre-show. Zayn, great match of the year candidate that you had at Battleground last month. You're on the fucking pre-show against the Dudleys that haven't been shit in a year. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Terrible.
It is. It's like, you obviously did not see Battleground, right, Chris?
I don't believe I did.
Okay, well, I mean, if you get a chance, maybe we'll watch it sometime. Maybe if you come over to my house, I'll show it to you. Zayn versus Owens was fantastic. You guys would agree.
Right.
It was great match. It was one of the few matches that was great on Battleground. But now we have Zayn and Neville teaming up for no reason.
What happened?
I know, right? I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, for the action and for the teaming up that they did, maybe they'll make a fun team. Could be a tag team on Raw and could compete for the tag team championship.
You know, I would like that.
I'd be fine with that. Dudleys, split up the Dudleys. Get rid of the fucking Dudleys. As a team. Split them up, because you ain't doing anything with them except having them job and having Bubba clothesline Devon, or Devon clothesline Bubba. It's like the 5th, 6th time this happened. It's bad. So I give it a 4.5 out of 10 despite that, because of Neville and Zayn as a team.
I really want to give it more because I love Zayn and Neville. I see so much potential there. He's such a great high flyer, but It was not good.
No, it's not good. So what did you say?
I gotta give it like a 3.5.
Okay, Cassie.
I give it a 4.
Nice job, Bret Hart. What do you give it there, Chris?
It was a bloody terrible booking. I mean, I'm gonna put it at maybe 3.5.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. The thing is, a horrible booking of Neville and Zayn. At least they got on the pre-show.
Booking someone like Neville and Zayn against
The
the
Dudleys.
Duds.
Yeah, the Duds. That might as well be what they call
That's
now.
their new nickname. That's
ECW
their
was
Duds.
over for a very long time.
ECW was over in 2000. They just didn't want to admit it. It ended in 2001. Cesaro and Sheamus. These two rarely have bad matches when given a chance to actually, go out there, tell a good story, and have at least 8 to 10 minutes. They can have more time. It's great. It was okay. And Sheamus won. I knew Sheamus was going to win. It was bound to happen. Because Cesaro had won 2 matches previously before this Best of 7 series started. So it's 1-0 Sheamus. Build up. Cesaro coming. Yeah, I mean, you did. I think I called Sheamus. I don't remember. I threw my sheet with the picks on the ground because pay-per-view is crap. But I don't know.
Fuck this match.
This was right. 6 out of 10, though, because the action was very good. They do have good chemistry. So 6 out of 10. Kyle?
I have to agree 6 would be a good score, but it's like, I don't want to see 6 more of
I
these matches.
don't either. Please end it after 5. Have Cesaro win 4 straight. Chris?
I didn't care.
Neither did I, but I mean, they have good ring chemistry. So, I mean, go ahead. What's your score?
I'm always impressed by Cesaro, but I'd say I'd give it maybe 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10, Cassie?
I'm gonna give it 4 because fuck this match.
Boy, jeez,
6,
Cassie.
6, 5, 4.
Is Bret Hart possessed
I've
you?
seen it so many times.
No, we get to a match later that you haven't seen. Or you can't see. So, main show. Let's be honest about one thing, though. Renee had Hugh Hefner's smoking jacket, so that was all kinds of fun. And
That looks like she explains where she got the Hugh Hefner jacket.
I mean, let me tell you right now, if Ambrose wasn't doing stuff to her before and when she was in the desk or on the desk or whatever, I don't know. I mean, God, that was just ridiculous. But to be fair, Renee, Lita, okay, whatever. She's okay on the pre-show, not great. Booker's fine. They need affirmative action there, I guess. I mean, Booker has knowledge, but they make him too much of a caricature.
But
the guy
is only half the battle.
G.I. Joe?
Yes.
He was G.I. Bro, actually, before he became Booker T. No,
That
seriously.
sounds amazing.
It was really bad. Enzo and Cass, huge pop. My fucking God. You would have never thought they would have gotten a pop in Brooklyn. I mean, I don't know why. I'm shocked, but
That's the first time I've seen someone
How
from New
you doing?
Jersey get so much popularity in New York.
I mean, that
That's
wasn't.
actually a fair point.
That's true. I mean, now if it was a Nets player that left actually won a championship and then came back, it'd be one thing.
How you doing?
I mean, what?
How you doing?
I'm not doing
Say
good.
it more white though. How are you doing?
How are you doing,
How
my
doing you
cracker? Anyway,
What
so
is up, my homie G-Dog?
this homie certified G-Dog. So Jericho and Owens, I don't care about Jericho and his pedo stash. I don't care one bit. Owens, look, they are a good team. They're a good team. Owens really can bring a lot out of Jericho because there's not much left in Jericho's tank. There's just
the name
not.
they chose was stupid as shit.
The gift of Jericho, we don't want to drink that in. What?
Jericho.
Yeah, that's not shocking. That's the most creative.
It would have been better if you called it Y2KO.
Why not 2KO? Anyway, so pedo stash, Cass nearly dropped Enzo on the outside. Remember that? He picked him up and threw him. It's like, no, Cass, you're supposed to throw him over the ropes.
Around the outside.
Around the outside.
Around the outside.
I hate candy
jokes.
Eminem, I hate candy wrappers. Throw him over the top. It really was bad, though. I mean, you guys would agree. It nearly looked like a Cass got dropped on his head.
Yep.
Not bad.
Wait, Cass? The
Yeah.
Cass is the one throwing.
Cass, whatever.
Enzo can throw cats. That'll be impressive.
You can't teach that. Enzo getting
You
thrown
really
by Cass.
can't.
You really can't.
Not
No,
when
We
you're
that's-
call it
tall.
your mistakes every
No.
time.
When you're 6'10", playing 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that. I give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Did you just do that because he's 6'10"?
No, I did not actually, but that was good. I gave it 6.5 out of 10 because God damn it, Chris. I gave it a 6.5 out of 10 because I enjoyed the tag team action. It was not nearly as good as the tag team match at Takeover in Brooklyn last night, but still, both teams had good chemistry. Maybe we'll see this happen next month at Clash of Champions, the Raw pay-per-view, exclusive pay-per-view. So who knows? So I would say that. So what do you guys think?
6.5.
Okay. Kyle?
Oh, 7.10 out of 10.
I like his
No,
ratings.
sorry, 6.10.
Whatever, Chris.
What?
He likes to throw curveballs. Go ahead,
What
Chris.
the hell is wrong
Well, a
with you?
6.10 is actually a 7.
Chris,
So.
is that Iglesias with a
I get it, man.
Excuse me, leave the impressions to me, thank you.
Chris, what is an Iglesias? Anyway,
I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
I would say. I mean, it was an above average tag match, and Enzo and Cass are clearly over, so they can take a loss. Enzo can take a loss. Enzo's got to stop taking these bumps though, where he's almost laying on his head, like that. Throw into the code breaker. Not quite good. I mean, you guys would agree. I'm like, ow. Yes, his face nearly looked like what Chris was making right there. Just saying, but
It's very eye-opening.
oh. God damn it. Jon Stewart stuff, why? Why is Jon Stewart on TV?
Well, he's funny, just not in WWE.
This is true. Jon Stewart can be funny.
It's
So-
possible.
Sasha versus Charlotte. Now, big build, good match. It had good action. Now we'll get to the end of it. Had good action. I think you guys would agree.
Yes.
So despite a couple botches, working on the back, I think Sasha legit hurt her back at some point. Because suddenly,
Probably wish we went off the ropes.
that's right, and that's probably it. Now, maybe she had a pre-existing injury and they wrote it in. It's possible. Maybe it just aggravated in the match. I don't know. But suddenly, reports are she's off the schedule for 33 days. And, obviously for 8 out of 10, I give it to the match. 4 out of 10 for the title change. Because suddenly I'm like, why did Charlotte suddenly win the title back just a month later? Unless they're doing what they did with Cody 3 years ago, where Cody had a big angle, got blown off because he was going to get married. Maybe blown off was the best thing to use right there. But
Maybe it was.
oh my, he visited Eden's Prairie. So that was good stuff, though. I enjoyed the match up to that point. I don't hate Charlotte, but this needs to lead to Bayley debuting tomorrow. Take the title off of Charlotte.
Fuck yeah.
That's what needs to happen. I mean, something. Have Nia Jax beat Charlotte. I don't care. Kyle, it's something.
Better. It's better.
I mean, while that was better, it's something different. So I would say 8 out of 10, 4 out of 10 for the title change. So 6 out of 10 overall. What do you think, Kyle?
I'm going to give it a 5.5.
5.5, Chris?
God, I would have given it an 8 as well because you don't usually have very interesting matches.
With the women.
Yes.
And this is nothing against the talent of the women, but it's how it's
just-
booked.
Oh yeah, it's like
The script.
it's the common catfight mechanics. But anyway,
I agree.
I would
Which is
overall I would
BS.
give it a 6 out of 10. I have. There's no appeal to having Charlotte as champion.
Not
because
again.
She's just not that interesting personality-wise.
Right.
She's about as one trick of a pony as her dad.
I mean, this is true. And her dad was much better in the ring than she ever was. Cassie,
I'm gonna go with your judgment on it. And I
don't
agree
ever
with
go
that.
with my judgment.
Your judgment.
One
I
judgment to
don't
rule.
get why she would get the title back after 1 month.
Unless Sasha is either suspended. I don't think she is. They had video, some fan shot video of her being held to the back. Hopefully it's not a severe injury and she's back, healed up and everything. Sasha certainly deserves that and deserves a rocket to get the title back soon. So if Charlotte's just a placeholder, have Bayley win tomorrow, carry it for a bit. Sasha comes back, feud in the Survivor Series, Sasha wins the title. Why not?
Sounds great.
I would
like
say
this
so.
fantasy booking.
I mean, fantasy booking, fantasies are something I excel in. So,
Yeah.
What you do on your personal time is your own business.
or what I do on camera. So, Miz versus Cruz. That's it. Just that's it. That's it. 3 out of 10. Kyle.
Same.
Same.
That's good. That sums up Miz. That sums up how Maurice is not attractive. I don't think she's attractive. You guys go ahead and
Some
think.
people call it gangster of love.
Some people call me Maurice. Maurice with her has-been The Miz. So that's the accent. But anyway, I feel bad for Cruz. They have done nothing with him. This feud did him no favors. Have him win the title at Backlash. Have him do something. Give him something to sink his teeth in.
We're all kind of burnt out on The Miz.
We're kind of burned out on
8
this
years
pay-
ago.
Miz hit his peak at Mania 27 when he was the WWE champion. He retained in the main event.
Okay. Let's
That was about it. So that's it. Cruz, give Cruz something to do. Styles versus Cena. This is good stuff.
Yes.
This
one
was
was good.
really
I didn't
Yeah.
see it coming.
Chris. God damn it.
Shut up.
You know I was going
No,
there.
it was really good.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh. I can't hear you. Kill them. I can't. Anyway, Cena and Styles, great stuff. Cena got a really. I would say a genuinely positive reaction, even though they were doing the John Cena sucks and that kind of stuff. They still were reacting to him.
Yes.
And playing along with it. It used to be where they hate him. Now I don't think they may not like him, but they respect him, but they hate Reigns. Go ahead.
Oh, well.
No. I give it an 8. Well, no. I actually gave it a 9 out of 10. Styles won. I mean, and I'm surprised, even though Cena has lost the last 5 SummerSlams, I'm surprised that Styles won. And clean. Now, yeah, granted, they kicked out of about 50,000 finishers. But Styles won clean.
It was genuinely entertaining.
It was. Yes, please.
The Mortal Kombat announcer was pretty bored at that point. He's like, finish him.
Finish him. Finish. I'm going to take a nap. You finish him, and then I'll talk.
I think I'll give this an 8.
So, yeah. So, an 8. I give it a 9. You give it an 8. Chris?
I'd give it an 8.
Cassie?
I think 9 works. Just because Cena didn't
So
win
no out of 10?
No, because
No!
That's
no!
Ow!
That wasn't my leg. Anyway.
That's right in my leg.
So that was good stuff. The weird thing is the armband thing. What is going to happen with that? I'm like, that's weird.
You don't never give up.
Some foreshadowing there.
It might be that Cena's taking time off, maybe doing another TV show. I don't know.
Well, they are advertising the Balor thing.
Oh God, fucking hell.
Where Daniel Bryan and John Cena live together.
That's a horrifying
It's like
thought.
a new version of Real World.
We wish
Daniel
it was
Bryan
not
needs to
hassling
know how
him.
to say no.
Ooh. I mean, he finally said no and realized that he needed to give up wrestling. I didn't want his brain to be riled anymore. But I would say, great stuff. The crowd was on fire for most of that match. They were burned out by the time the next match came up. Jon Stewart appearance. Was he drunk? Seriously. I think it was the Daily Drunk Show with Jon Stewart.
He shook hands with Ric Flair.
Danger? No? Okay. Contact high?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's got something mentally wrong with him.
I'm just going with
hey.
Wow, Cassie. I'm going with drunk.
What? I meant like maybe he has.
It was slurring a bit.
He was. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's got health
He
issues.
seems a lot thinner than he was when he retired.
I mean, he might not. He might just, be relaxed. Might be doing CrossFit with Rollins. I don't know. He might be. Might be.
Well, maybe he is
And get
converting to
head trauma from
CrossFit
that.
Christianity.
No, Stewart didn't get head trauma. That's
Is that
Bryan.
a thing?
Well,
Anyway.
Seth Rollins is CrossFit Jesus.
He is. No, that's actually what they call him. So I would say though the Jon Stewart stuff was terrible. I don't hate Jon Stewart. He's a very passionate wrestler.
It was not entertaining.
Not entertaining at all. New Day versus Gallows and Anderson. First off, the ring post-itis stuff funny. The apple juice with the pickled eggs. For whatever reason, I don't know how you do that. That was weird.
Is it apple juice or not Gatorade?
It's
Apple
probably
juice,
pickle juice.
Apple Gatorade juice. I don't know. Could be pickle juice. Could be pickle juice. Pickle juice. Pickle juice.
Pickled eggs.
But anyway, so here's the thing. The match itself wasn't horrible, but the whole DQ finish and Jon Stewart's involvement was just crap.
Yeah.
It was just absolute crap. So I'm giving a 6 out of 10 to the match until that point. I'm giving a 1 out of 10 for Jon Stewart's involvement, which
What was
was
the
shit.
point?
Yeah, exactly. It was one thing if, like, say, he got up on the ring apron and distracted them once. But he did it. It seemed to take forever.
He was in the ring and he was constantly saying shit.
Yes, it was just terrible. I mean, I'm thinking maybe he
He
was
was
drunk.
doing like this. At
Yeah, well, he was doing the Bullet Club thing.
the
Maybe he was trying to tweak him. I don't know.
Llamas.
Fox God. Anyway, so 3.5 out of 10 for the whole thing. Only because Jon Stewart's involvement was bad, and it made Gallows and Anderson look like fools. And then you have a DQ finish where Big E returns. I guess his nuts are okay. Don't get me wrong. It was a big. It did. Wait, I did.
We weren't
Yeah, you
sure
did.
when he was going to recover from hurting his big D.
This is true.
You
This
did
is
call
true.
that Big E would cost him the match.
I did actually call that, but I figured he cost him the titles by distracting him. But I mean, close enough. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm thinking that, like you said, you did say right after the match, it's a way to extend the reign to 365 days. Maybe they lose it tomorrow.
Maybe they'll just lose it on a new day.
It's a new day. It's a new generation.
We'll lose it tomorrow. Today is
that
tomorrow.
is a new day.
Tomorrow
That is a new
tomorrow. What?
good morrow.
Good morrow.
Anyway, so then we go to. So I would give it a 3.5 out of 10. 3?
I give it a 4.
Is that 3, Chris? I can't
Yes.
see. Okay, thank you. You're holding your fingers. I can't quite see it. So
He's doing a peace sign.
reverse peace sign. That's a difficult position to pull off. Ziggler versus Ambrose. Had a decent build. Not even close to what I was doing, Kyle. Ziggler versus Ambrose was decent. I just didn't believe for a second that Ziggler was going to win.
Nah.
I thought it was going to match up to Ziggler versus Bray and be that good.
That was a good match.
I thought it was.
It was a decent. No, it was a decent match. I didn't think it was great.
More than he usually gets other matches.
Giggity! He's here to show the world.
Yeah. He's a show off.
But Ziggler punching the mat as he's trying to hit
Yeah,
Ambrose.
why am I missing? Zoom in on it.
And they're like showing it on camera. I'm like, guys.
That's what happens when you practice with shake weights.
Shake weight? It's mission maker.
Shake.
Shake. So, and I helped. So, I would give it a 6 out of 10. Ambrose retaining was fine. Cue the Ziggler fanboys getting upset because Ziggler didn't win. Look, some of you follow me. Jordan, Malachi, a few others. You're cool people. And he is black. He's an awesome guy, though. Awesome guy. Needs to have more faith in himself.
I'm singing Children with the Corn.
Oh, God, yeah, right. Wait, the original?
Oh, no, wait, was Malachi or Mordecai?
Malachi. It was Malachi.
Mordecai.
Mordecai was the Johnny Depp version. Anyway, moving on from that. I give it a 6 out of 10 because I sort of expected Ambrose to retain.
I have to agree with that one. That's a good rating there.
Kyle, are you drunk?
No, actually
Okay.
not.
All right.
Well, he just naturally looks like that.
No, I meant how he talked. Chris.
I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. Ambrose knows how to keep it.
He does.
New
He
and
was
fresh.
innovative with that like chicken wing, driver, into the face.
No, I'll just call this image of him jumping off the rope. I still think my favorite.
Lunatic!
I still think one of my favorite moments was the referee sitting there with his hands out, and Ambrose stops and goes.
That was good shit. That was good.
Brilliant.
That was good shit. Cassie,
I'm giving it a 7.5. That was one of my favorite.
you're giving it something. Okay, you're giving it 7.5 inches. Awesome. That was okay. So now for the cooldown match of the evening. Naomi, Carmella, Becky versus Natty, Alexa, and Nikki. I believe somebody called that Nikki would return. Wait, I did?
But that being said, this match really should not be talked about.
No. Botches. Look, Nikki got a good initial pop. I'm happy that the women got a pay-per-view match. I think... What? I meant these women, actually. These women.
I thought you were talking about the division as a whole.
Why are you pointing at your balls?
Because I want Becky on them. So, let's be fair, though. Nikki did get a good pop. Good for her. Whatever. I didn't care about the match. I didn't care. 3 out of 10.
2.
Wow. Okay, Chris?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay.
I give it a 5.
Okay.
A little biased.
All right.
Well, let's
all
move
right.
on.
All right.
Move on.
Right. No, hang on. Quick timeout. You gave Gargano Ciampa in the Revival 7 out of 10 last night, and you give Ziggler and Ambrose a higher rating. That's fine. It's your opinion. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Your opinions can be wrong.
I didn't say
I
that.
don't like to.
Cassie, it's a joke. I had to point that out.
on.
Moving on. Balor versus Rollins match of the fucking night.
Yes.
Match of the night. Cena versus Styles was damn close. Match of the night. One, Balor had a great entrance. The whole green venom tongue, going green, damn vegan. WWE Universal, god damn it. It looks like it's made out of cowhide.
No, it looks like it's made out of melted candle.
Rawhide.
When the crowd is booing the belt.
Title.
They booed the title.
Yeah, they cheered Rollins, Balor for the WWE Universal boo. That's just not good. That's not good at all.
There's nothing for this.
No.
Just quit.
This title ain't gonna last that long.
Well, the name, hopefully not.
Hopefully they just change the name.
Change the look. Because
SmackDown Heavyweight Champion, Raw Heavyweight Champion.
and we
It's
know
not that complex.
World Heavyweight Champion. WWE Heavyweight Champion.
I mean either one works. But that was a great match.
yes.
Absolutely great fucking match. Seth needs to stop doing the turnbuckle powerbomb though.
Yeah.
And it is not because he injured Sting. Okay, that's in part why. But also, I'm worried about his knee. Because some of the guys he has to pick up are really big.
And that's a lot of force going through
That is. And I mean, Balor took it just fine. All the moves will hurt. But, yeah, I know what the hell you're doing, Chris. It's like that's
He's
something.
masturbating.
Really? I mean, God, oh, that's what that's.
No mas pantalones.
What is it about the cheese?
Caliente queso mis pantalones, por favor.
That was one of the first things that he said. We started working at Kohl's together. It's like 7 years ago, almost 7 years ago. My God. I was like, what the hell does that mean? Cheese in my pants, please. All right, this guy's my friend. All right, cool. Anyway, Balor versus Rollins. I'm surprised I picked Rollins. Well, only one person picked Balor. That guy. He was right. I was hoping Balor would win. He did. It was great. It was awesome. Balor being the first Universal Champion, fantastic.
The way they were rushing to bring him out and build him up, I knew that they were going to be doing a push for him because, well, they can do a push for him, unlike what they did with Roman.
Well, yeah, because Balor actually has charisma. Now, he can't really... No, Balor can't really talk. Neither can Roman. Balor can't really talk, but he has that
Body
it.
language.
Bailey likes his body language.
No, that's Asuka and Bailey.
Kyle, you're
I have
distracted.
no idea what you're going on about.
I will show you pictures before we leave. The chicken stuff, that was shit. The Muffers chicken, I don't know what the hell it was.
So,
It doesn't
in other words, you're
matter.
saying it was chicken shit.
Chicken salad into chicken
Well,
shit.
it's better for Miz though. At least he's doing something.
No, it is not. It's not. Nothing with Miz is better for us.
No,
Um,
not better for us. Better for him.
This is true. Rusev versus Reigns. Well, that was shit.
That was not a match.
Here's the thing. Why did you have a 20-minute match on Raw 6 days ago, and then you have this on pay-per-view? Why didn't you reverse it? Now, I'm not saying you should have had Reigns win at SummerSlam, but you could have knocked one of these matches off for that. You could have 4 matches on the pre-show, and then had this match, and given it some time.
You could have literally had one less match overall.
Pretty much, or that works too. So I gave it anyway. I said Balor versus Rollins was 9 out of 10. I even asked your guys' ratings. Kyle, what was your rating?
Fuck, that was a 9.
9.
Yeah. Okay. 9s across the board. We're all.
That's
never,
actually very impressive for this group.
that is very impressive. We never agree.
We
But-
all slightly harsh critics.
Except for that 10
We
out of
never
10.
agree on anything.
Anyway,
that's
move
kind
on.
of the point.
You're
Rusev.
wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. We're right. Rusev versus Reigns. That was just. Look,
There's
how am
no
I
rating.
supposed to fucking boo Rusev here? He's defending his wife's honor.
And he's defending it against Roman Reigns,
Who-
who no one likes.
No one with a brain likes. I'm kidding. I know Reigns fans watch my show. Please seek help. But boos for Reigns. My God, boos for Reigns. One,
Booze for days.
why are we boos forever? Why are we trying to get a heel Roman against a guy that's being cheered? Rusev. They were chanting Rusev Machka.
Wait,
Rusev
Rusev's a
Machka.
face?
Which is a rare thing.
Yeah, Rusev gets what?
Rusev's a face?
By
No.
default.
But he's normally not.
That
If
was
you're comparing him to Roman. I mean, it's kind of fun of us.
It is.
Apart after a little bit.
fucking hell, Chris.
The crowd was chanting Heath Slater.
Yeah, they were chanting for Slater when Rusev was injured. And they didn't even have the match. It was like, Rusev can't compete. Rusev looked like he wanted to fight.
There
He
was
looked injured, but... Lana looked great, by the way. Shout out to Ashley. I know she loves Lana.
So no rating available for this match.
2 out of 10, only because parts of the brawl were in.
I give it 1.
Okay, Chris? I like that.
I refuse to give this a rating.
So you
Okay.
give it 2?
Yes.
2 thumbs up. Oh, will you please? Orton versus Lesnar. Fuck you, WWE. Why? I don't care if part-timers
What the-
can't be suspended. This is
Fuck.
shit. Lesnar should not be competing. I don't care if it was outside WWE.
The fuck happened here?
I mean, this match was built up like the fight of the century, and I'm like, okay, I didn't figure it was gonna be that good.
And honestly, it looked like immediately he went off script
Yeah,
and just started
I
taking
didn't
his
think he was going to
frustrations
have
out.
that much head trauma.
yeah. Bree said that about Bryan.
Orton starts bleeding on the ring.
Boy, now to be fair,
Medical staff comes out.
the
and-
table spot was cool though. The table spot
Yeah.
before was kind of cool, where Lesnar just physically hurls him as opposed to
But then
emotionally
he's
hurls
got
him.
blood pouring out onto the ring.
His Viper's leaking.
What happened later?
Bork Laser beat up Viper Man. Bork Laser break announce table. Why
Bork
you do
Laser.
this, Bork? Anyway, so that was boring. I agree with you. Once the blood flowed, I'm like, damn, Orton.
We're
It
done.
had
We're
the
done.
full medical staff in the ring, which normally means we're stopping the match for a little bit.
Not gonna lie to you, when you said full staff, I thought of Oscar again.
Ladies.
So I would
Oscar
say,
among others.
among others. So it was shit. In fact, you know what? I wrote 4 out of 10. Fuck you, I'm giving it 2 out of 10. Fuck that. 2 out of 10. The blood, whatever, fine. But it's like, oh, stop due to TKO. You're not MMA. Stop it. Okay,
We're
2 out of
not
10.
Convinced.
I see what you did there.
Is the loneliest number.
Okay. That what you rated 1?
Yes.
I have to give it a 1. That was
Garbage.
I'm only only giving it a 2 because these are 2 of my favorite superstars. And even I admit this match
She
sucked.
likes Reuters.
Superstars.
It is Chef Brock Lesnar,
How many
Souffle
people?
City. Boy, Shane got the F5, and then it just ends.
And refresh.
Which
mean-
really tells you something went fucking wrong here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you
They
fans,
cut it quick as shit.
and you fans chanting for Goldberg. He ended Bret Hart's career. He's not safe in the ring. He ain't safe for 47 years old. No, we don't want to see a rematch of WrestleMania 20.
Yeah, and Lesnar just kind of hit Control F5 on his career. For those of you who don't know, Control F5 is
Refresh.
He's
And
going back
cash.
to UFC. He thinks he could win.
And it clears cash.
Chris, can I be honest? I mean, like, refresh. I mean, are we calling IT?
We could try turning it off and on again.
Have we? I turned it off and on again.
Try
Turn it off and on.
Did it work? It did.
Oh, are we doing this routine again?
No, we're not doing
Let's
this
move
routine.
on.
So, okay, that is going to be it. So, I'm going to give this overall. I really am trying hard. It's not as good as TakeOver Brooklyn. 2 matches does not make C pay-per-view. C.
Yep.
C.
C minus.
Okay.
C-.
There was the last 2 matches were garbage.
They were.
You
No.
cannot end a pay-per-view on garbage on garbage.
Except if you're WCW, which is not pretty.
Or WWE.
The only
Apparently.
thing
That was a
saved-
lot of W's.
Whatever.
It's okay, Kyle.
Double E.
Go ahead.
The only thing that saved this from being a complete and utter failure of a pay-per-view was the Bronze and
They should have ended
Finn
on
battle. Yes. And of
Cena
course,
Styles.
Ambrose and Ziggler.
Ambrose Ziggler, Cena Styles also. I mean,
Yeah,
so
3
there
matches
were-
that were good.
And the women's match really wasn't that bad to win his title until the finish, which could have been because Sasha was
Whatever
injured. So whatever. Anyway, so
I'm
that
giving
is
it a D.
our. You're giving it a D. Okay, wait, we're not done. That is our review on my show with my partners. Great people. So link is in the description to follow us on Twitter and like, comment, and subscribe. I am John Ritlin, and we will be back later.